Hello, Jess here. I hope you're having a great morning. So today I wanted to talk to you about customer follow-up, and this might be the most important part of training for you because I can't tell you how many times I've seen presenters not follow up with their customers and they go to someone else for their makeup. So you're going to get presenters out of your follow-ups, you're going to get party hostesses, you're going to get loyal customers, reorders, everything is in the follow-up. So take lots of notes because this is super important. All right, so we're gonna start from the moment they order all the way down to the reorder. So let's say you're having a party and Sally Sue orders a mascara off your website. You are going to receive an email and it's going to say like, congratulations, someone placed an order on your website. And so what you're gonna wanna do is you go to your party that Sally Sue ordered from. You're going to make a thank you post in that party and tag her. Use a picture or you can make a video, whatever you wanna do, but make sure you're tagging her. And you say, thank you, Sally Sue, so much for your order of mascara. I can't wait for you to try it. I also sent you a private message. Let me know if you didn't get it. So that's knowing Sally Sue now knows to go look for that message. Sometimes it goes to others folder, wherever it goes, because we aren't connected on Facebook yet. So that note, she now knows to go look for that. Now in the message, what I send her is, hey Sally Sue, thank you so much for your mascara order. I can't wait for you to try it. And thank you for supporting your friend. She is amazing and this really means to the world. And I also say, I sent you an email with some tips, application tips. Let me know if you get that. And then I say, please take a minute to watch this video. I just wanted to express my gratitude. And I'll send her a little email, little video that I have recorded for her, and I'll post that in the comments for you to look at. It's on YouTube. So now I told her I emailed her application tips. So what I do after she orders is I email her maybe like a mascara application video that I have, or just some tips and tricks on whatever she bought. And what that's doing is when she opens that email, it's now telling her email she wants to receive messages from me. So anytime I email her, it's going to go to her inbox and not spam. Okay, so we've connected on Facebook, we've connected through private message, and we've connected through email. As soon as she replies to me on private message, I send her a friend request. So now that is elongating our friendship, and we are now connected, and I will later add her to my customer base group, maybe a week or two later. So that is when they first order. I know it's a lot, but you want to make sure to do this fairly quickly. I would say within 24 hours of them ordering, but I usually try to do it within, a few hours. As soon as I see it, I do it. So when they first order, that's all you're going to do. It's a lot. And then you're going to connect with them again after they receive their order. So I do my customer follow-ups Tuesdays and Fridays. And that helps me, say Sally Sue ordered on a Monday and it probably ships Thursday or Friday. She's going to receive her mascara early week. So on Tuesday, she should have it. And same thing with Friday. That would cover all the people who receive their orders during the week. And what I usually do is I'll go to my orders in my back office and I click on it and I scroll down to where I stopped last time, Mary Beth on November 16th, say. And so when I see that, I'm going to go, okay, I'm going to email all these people all the way up to the people who have not received their order yet. And the way I do this is I click on the little envelope next to their name in the back office and I emailed them from there. Now remember, they had already gotten an email from me, so they should receive this one no problem. When I email them, I'm just like, hey, Sally Sue, I saw you received your mascara 2 days ago. I'm so excited to hear about it. Feedback is so important to me because I just want to make sure that you are super satisfied. How are you enjoying it? Love, Jess, or sincerely, Jess. And in the subject, I usually put unique. So what this is doing is you're ending with a question. It creates a sense of urgency for them to get back to you. Instead of saying, let me know what you think, because that's kind of like, oh, I'll get to that later, and then they probably forget and never reply to you. So I always end with a question, and hopefully, they'll email you back and say, oh my gosh, I am loving it. And then you can go into your hostess spiel and try to get them to host a party for you. And that will be later. We'll talk about that later. But so after you've emailed them and then, they say they love it, you can ask them to host a party. And a lot of people get stuck on this part because they're like, oh my gosh, I don't want any negative feedback. What if this person doesn't like their products? Let me tell you, this is sales. Like, people are not going to be satisfied 100% of the time. And that is okay, because research has shown if you fix a problem, they're like 40% more likely to reorder or come back to the store rather than just being satisfied in the beginning. Because it's showing like you really care and you're giving them great customer service. So if she emails you back and she's like, Jess, I don't know about this mascara. It's kind of clumpy. What I'll do is I'll be like, oh no, I'm so sorry. Like, let me give you some tips and tricks and see if that helps. And if it doesn't, we'll get you a new mascara right out. So I email her another application video or just some tips and tricks, like make sure you're not applying too much transplanting gel or too many fibers at first, like just kind of play with it. And if it doesn't work and she needs to return it or exchange it for something, I always do that for the customer. So I will contact customer support for them. And I go into paypal.com/shipnow and I create a label for them and I email that to my customers. So they aren't having to pay shipping back. All they're having to do is buy a mailer. I feel like this really makes a huge difference with people because they have to pay like $2 or $3 in shipping. And it just creates great customer service if you're taking care of all of that for them. So we've now gotten to the feedback part, and I always follow up again in 2 to 3 months. So this is about the time when they'd be ready for the reorder. Most products are going to be 2 to 3 months. And so I will email them again or private message, whatever you want to do. And I'll just be like, hey, Sally Sue, I have noticed it's been a couple months since you ordered your mascara. How is it lasting for you? Remember, always end with a question. So she gets back to you, oh, it's going great. I only use it when I go out, so it's lasting fine for me right now. I'll email her back and I'll be like, oh, that's so great. I'm glad you're still loving it. We have some amazing new products that just launched, and I think you would love the Brow Duo or whatever. Suggest some specific product that you think she would enjoy. And hopefully that will, upsell her into trying more products from you, and she will get your reorder and become a loyal customer. So guys, I hope that helped. I hope you took lots of notes because that was a lot of information. But like I said, you need to be diligent in your follow-ups. The fortune is in the follow-up. We always say that, but it is so true. So if you have any questions, of course, just post them in the comments below, and I will be coming to you later with some more tips.